Hi, and welcome to Picture Perfect Health. Today we're going to be making Malt-O-Meal bread. I use Malt-O-Meal because it's better for your body than cornmeal. Cornmeal is very hard on our digestive system and our delicate stomachs, and it does not digest. Malt-O-Meal is full of nutrition, it's full of iron, and it's easy on our digestive system, and your body can break it down, and it does digest. Preheat your oven to 275. I do all of my baking on 275 because it distributes the heat evenly and allows it to do a slow bake, and your desserts will come out and your breads will come out wonderful. This is what you're going to need. I use gold medal unbleached wheat flour, all-purpose flour. You need your Malt-O-Meal. Okay, these are the measurements. The measurements I use are on the Malt-O-Meal box itself. It's the magic muffins, but I add, different ingredients to mine. Make it just a little different so the bread will come out softer and a little fluffier. The recipe on the Malt-O-Meal box, it's good, but the bread is really dense and tight and a little heavy. So that's why, this is why I changed it up a little bit to make the bread a little lighter and a little fluffier. So you're going to need 3/4 cup of Malt-O-Meal, 1 1/4 cup of flour. You're going to need 4 tablespoons of oil, 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You're going to need 1 level teaspoon of baking soda, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. It doesn't have to be level, but it can be not just running over heaping, but you don't level it off. You're going to need 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream and a cup of half and half and 4 eggs. And have your sea salt because you're going to use a pinch of salt in your mixture. So this is what you're going to do. All the dry ingredients go into your mixture first. So put all your dry ingredients together. And so I'm going to put in my baking powder, which is the 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and my 1 level teaspoon of baking soda, and just a pinch of sea salt, just a pinch of salt. Okay? Now, you're going to mix your dry ingredients together. Make sure that they're well blended. Mix them well so they can get all in together. Make sure you already have your pan ready, prepped already, and to take your mixture when you're ready to put it in the oven. Okay, so that should be enough mixing for your dry ingredients. Now what you're going to do is to your 4 eggs, you're going to add your cup of half and half. Pour that in. Pour in your 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. And put in your 4 tablespoons of oil. Those are all your wet ingredients. And what you're going to do is mix it in with your dry ingredients. Okay? Now you're going to give that a good stir. Break your yolks and mix it together. You don't want your batter to come out too thick, and you don't want it really thin. You want to try to get it at a good consistency. I'm going to show you here in a moment. I'm going to mix that. And with this bread, we're going to do a nice, delicious dressing. But I'm going to show you a nice bread that you can make that's not as fattening as it would be if you were using cornmeal. Okay, so this is, you don't want that. That's too thick. So what you do after adding your cup of half and half, you're going to add a little more half and half to loosen that batter up. So I say about another half a cup of half and half. You're going to mix that in. And I'm going to show you how it should look. That is about, that's pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit more to that. Okay. That's good enough right there. And now you're going to add a little sweetness to it. And this is 2 tablespoons of compressed brown sugar. I used my spoon and I just compressed it into the spoon and made the little shape. So this is 1 tablespoon of compressed brown sugar. You're going to break it up. Don't put it in there whole. You're going to break that sugar up so it'll easily mix into your mixture. So mix that. Okay. Now you're going to get your pan. And if you have some lumps of sugar in there, don't worry about it. That's okay. You get your pan. And you're going to pour in your mixture. It should run out like that. And you're going to bake this on 275 for about 45 minutes. Or insert a toothpick. If the toothpick comes out dry, then your bread is ready. If it's still a little wet, put it into the oven for another 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you check on it. You don't want to burn it or overcook it. And insert your toothpick in the middle again. If it comes out dry, then your bread is ready. Then when we come back, we're going to take this bread and we're going to make a beautiful holiday dressing. It's delicious. You won't be able to tell the difference, okay? Stay tuned.